Hey everybody, welcome back to ThaxCast. As always, my name's Terrell. Thank you so much for being here today. I know I look a little scruffy, my beard's coming in a little bit, and my hair's getting a little long. I know I need a shave and a haircut. Now, Labor Day just passed, and I had a good Labor Day. I went out to Palo Duro Canyon with a couple of friends, and we hiked one of the trails. And while it was exhausting, it was also very invigorating. So today I wanted to touch a little bit on what is Labor Day and why do we have it. So here we go. According to the Department of Labor, Labor Day, the first Monday in September, is a creation of the labor movement and is dedicated to the social and economic achievements of American workers. It constitutes a yearly national tribute to the contributions workers have made to the strength, prosperity, and well-being of our country. So who's the founder of Labor Day? We really don't know for sure. Right now there's two contending theories. One is that Peter McGuire, the General Secretary of the Brotherhood of Carpenters and Joiners and a co-founder of the American Federation of Labor, was first in suggesting a day to honor those who, from rude nature, have delved and carved all the grandeur we behold. But Peter McGuire's place in Labor Day history is not gone unchallenged. Many believe that Matthew McGuire, a machinist, instead of Peter McGuire, founded the holiday. Even the Department of Labor has suggested that Peter McGuire was the founder, but more recent research seems to support the contention of Matthew McGuire being the founder. Now, Matthew McGuire was later the secretary of the Local 344 of the International Association of Machinists in Peterson, New Jersey, and supposedly he proposed the idea of the holiday in 1882 while serving as a secretary of the Central Labor Union in New York. So why the contention? Remember, we're talking about the 1880s. We didn't really have a lot of recording technology in place, so we had to go on written word. And at the time, who would have thought that that was worth noting who started what and when? According to the New Jersey Historical Society, after President Cleveland signed into law the creation of a National Labor Day, the Paterson Morning Call in New Jersey published an opinion piece entitled "Honor to Whom Honor is Due," that stated that the souvenir pin should go to Alderman Matthew McGuire of this city, who is the undisputed author of Labor Day as a holiday. This editorial also referred to McGuire as the father of the Labor Day holiday. So we're talking about an opinion piece in a New Jersey publication, but we're talking about this piece being written right after the legislation was passed. According to the first Labor Day parade by Ted Watts, Matthew McGuire held some political beliefs that were considered fairly radical for the day and also for Samuel Gompers and his American Federation of Labor. Allegedly, Gompers did not want Labor Day to become associated with the sort of radical politics of Matthew McGuire. So in an 1897 interview, Gompers' close friend Peter McGuire was assigned the credit for the origination of Labor Day. So that's why most people associate Peter McGuire with the creation of Labor Day, because of that article. The first Labor Day holiday was celebrated on Tuesday, September 5th, 1882 in New York City in accordance with the plans of the Central Labor Union. The Central Labor Union held its second Labor Day holiday just 1 year later on September 5th, 1883. Now keep in mind, these first few holidays were just celebrated by the labor unions and didn't have any legislation behind them. The first time the government recognized it as a holiday was in 1885 and 1886, but only as municipal holidays, not state or federal. From these, a movement developed to secure state legislation. The first state bill was introduced into the New York legislature, but the first to become law was passed by Oregon on February 21st, 1887. During that year, 4 more states, Colorado, Massachusetts, New Jersey, and New York, created the Labor Day holiday by legislative enactment. By 1890, Connecticut, Nebraska, and Pennsylvania had followed. By 1894, 23 other states had adopted the holiday in honor of workers, and on June 28th of 1894, Congress passed an act making the first Monday in September of each year a legal holiday in the District of Columbia and all the U.S. territories. Now, the way we should celebrate Labor Day was outlined in the first proposal of the holiday. It said we should have a street parade to exhibit to the public the strength and the esprit de corps of the trade and labor organizations of the community, followed by a festival for the recreation and amusement of the workers and their families. Now, in more recent years, it's been much more toned down. They don't really do as many parades or mass displays. Now, it may vary from where you come from. I know where I come from, it really has never been a big deal. It's just you have a day off from work. As the Department of Labor said, the vital force of labor added materially to the highest standard of living and the greatest production the world has ever known, and has brought us closer to the realization of our traditional ideals and economic and political democracy. It is appropriate, therefore, that the nation pay tribute on Labor Day to the creator of so much of the nation's strength, freedom, and leadership, the American worker. Well, that's about it for today. I hope you had a good Labor Day as I did. Let me know what you did in the comments. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Leave any other comments you'd like. I'd love to go through them. I'd also love it if you subscribed. I try to put out new videos at least once a week. But for now, be good to each other. Thanks for coming by, and have a good one.